matching hundreds. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brent. The children will grow, and it's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Patriots to take over on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that told me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this
break. 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
You ain't got nothing.
Big Griffin.
Pratt. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the
Yeah, baby. Yeah, good, baby. Good. Let's go.
How about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield, and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that.
Ready.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set up. 18 Gator. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Let's go.
McBride. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us down.
Brandon,
we're going to keep getting sacks.
I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
15 Lonnie.
I'm
coming.
Need something from deep in the back. Down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
Oh, no chance.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
The Patriots send out their punter. He'll kick it away after 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now.
15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Here we go. That's what he's trying to do.
Let's go.
Check three.
Emery, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers
Here we go.
Edge.
Set.
The rush
Fox
defense
trot.
stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Tighten up.
Let's go.
They'll try the left side.
Run.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Get nowhere.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing.
Here we go.
Because you don't
Ready, go.
strong running game if you want to. And if you're in full-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he slips up past
Let's
the
go,
45
baby. Let's
before
go.
being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ready, ready. 10 Tucson. Squeeze. Get in there.
Here, come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Slam.
Go.
First down, Emory. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the
Ran into a
45-yard
brick wall.
line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Here we go. 30 base. Let's go.
Right here. Check the backer.
Hut, hut.
On second down now.
Run.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Come on, fellas.
It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Ready, break.
Best to
Blue
describe
dog
that one.
Corker.
I'd say
Blue
right
dog
down
Corker.
Broadway on that run.
Straight ahead. Between the
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts
They
through
can't
for a
block us.
solid game.
Let's go.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. And here are the defensive starters.
Let's go,
and their
let's go, let's
coordinator
go.
is hoping that they have
60
short-term
Pittsburgh.
memories from last week.
Double
A very
dog.
tough
Double
week
dog.
Hut,
indeed.
hut.
Check 50.
Solid right out of the gate.
Go,
No big
go.
plays
Run,
given up
run,
early.
run.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. You were telling me this
Let's
yesterday.
go,
This is
boys.
exactly
Bring it
what
on.
they want to do on the opening
ready.
drive, establish the ground
80
game.
weapon.
Yeah, remember
80
our
weapon.
conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs
Check,
in the
kill,
league
kill,
has told
crunch.
me repeatedly.
Ready.
Not
Joker.
necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big
Run,
blue.
run.
Get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run.
That's it, baby. We're going to
16
work.
yards there, and the Bills have a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know,
Set,
because
ready,
on that last
53,
big
50,
practice
play.
beforehand,
Watch the
you
run.
go
Watch the
through your
run.
offensive script. You
Tight
go through
dog,
your
tight
play
dog,
calls,
tight dog.
You go through all the stuff and establish things.
Ready.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the
Let's go.
one.
Let's do this.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I
Come
know
on,
this to be
set.
true.
60
Offensive linemen still,
outlaw.
to this day,
Back,
they want to run
back,
the football.
back.
They want to fire out and hit people across the
Hut, hut.
clearing space.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Let's go. Yeah, baby.
Great play there. His fifth touchdown on the year.
Here we go.
And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys got to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Out comes the New England offense to see
Ready
what
up.
they can do this
Mike
time.
5-2, Mike
And a
5-2.
3 and out on that
Let's go,
first
Heavy.
drive. We'll
Let's
see
go,
if
Heavy.
they can do
Heavy,
better
what you
here.
got? What you got,
They
Heavy?
should have a better opportunity.
Ready.
Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Kill.
Motion.
Hey,
So now
turn
we
it
get a
out.
chance to
Turn it
go
out.
back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and
We
play the best we can.
60
Almost got
Pittsburgh.
Mulligan in on that first drive.
Mike 52.
Sometimes it
Mike
absolutely
52.
serves that
Watch the
way.
curl.
You get
Watch
a
the
second.
Shoot.
But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Yes,
In a
sir.
word, I would
Yes,
say
sir.
productive.
You didn't want
finding
that.
the end zone
You didn't
3
want
different
that.
times.
Is it
You didn't want
possible that
that.
you're really underselling it?
Go,
3 touchdowns
set.
just gonna call
10
for
Tucson.
What do you want?
Watch tight end. Watch tight
for
end.
the end
Tight
zone.
right. Tight
Had a
right.
snootful,
Even.
didn't he?
4th down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Game.
18
6-0
Gators.
score after
Single.
one.
Single.
Hut, hut.
Crash.
You ain't doing nothing today. Yo, cheetah,
Only two
cheetah.
there on the dump off. It's third down.
You got him.
On the double.
Got him. Ha ha, you got him. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Go on.
Go.
On third down, McBride. And that is incomplete.
It's now fourth down.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. The Steelers within 7. And they had him bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position. So that flag will cost him 15.
Come on now.
It
Let's
doesn't
go.
matter anymore how you get the face
Set.
mask.
Let's go.
Any
18
part of
Gator.
it, that's going to be 15
53.
yards.
Mike,
So
53.
the face mask gets him.
Set. Go.
You better be afraid of me.
Emery.
Check.
And now some room.
It's run, fellas. It's run.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the
Let's go.
21. A big play here for Buffalo. Give him 53 yards on the ground.
Set. Hut.
So
The 10
barely
Lobo.
time to catch our breath.
Man,
Here's
let's get
first
some
and 10 just
penetration here.
outside the red
Ready,
zone.
ready, go.
No.
Left
Off.
side. T. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way to the 2-yard line.
Let's go.
Before crossing over out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid.
Here
and of
we
course,
go.
remember back to their
90.
first drive.
Wolf.
Really strong throughout
I hope
that
you
one.
brought your lunch because I'm about to take it.
Go.
Under 10. 10.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have
60
something
orange.
else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always
Yes!
tough to watch when they score
got you,
and you
son.
see the
He
excitement,
took you
and
to
then when
school.
they realize those points aren't going to
Right
count?
over there.
Can they
Mike,
get it back
58, right there.
back to the end zone.
58, boys, 58.
Let's go.
You
better bring it. I'm letting you know
And
right
he'll
now,
take
you
it
better
into
bring
the
it.
end zone for a Buffalo
Run,
touchdown.
run.
A great effort there with his second touchdown
Yeah, baby.
and fifth to their lead. And it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point.
Patriots nothing.
So with the missed PAT in his rear view here, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returned.
There we go.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and
Let's go
change our
now.
momentum?
60 outlaw.
Now watch run.
McBride. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be dropped
Last
forward
stop.
to pick up a solid
Last
past
stop.
the 30 to the 32. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after
Set,
the
ready?
catch.
70,
Still an effective
Indy.
gain,
Come on, let's
nonetheless.
go.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second
What?
and 3. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So jumping from his free safety spot.
Good work,
That tells
boys.
you how
Let's go.
aggressive they are on defense,
Let's go.
doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Come on,
So the
set.
yellow flag
90
came out,
Wolf.
and that leads to a new set of
Back to
downs
pass.
for this offense. First and 10.
Get it. Go.
McBride, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Ready, ready.
50,
plant.
As they line up second and 10.
Kill.
Hit it.
Out of the gun. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
Here we
And
go.
it's going to be third down
30
and a ways
base.
to go here. Third and 14.
I'm coming after you. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Down.
McBride. A man over the middle, and it's complete. And getting this.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
Spotted at the 49. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
I think it all came together there.
Down.
In-breaking route.
60 yards.
With excellent
I got you,
pace.
son. I got
Money
you,
throw
son.
right there to move the sticks.
Big grip.
Giving up nothing to say.
Hey, Jack.
And the running lane's
That's it,
non-existent in
baby.
this first
That's
half
it.
as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second and 14.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 8, read.
Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Wants to run. Hey, they're running it.
Let's go.
McBride. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
This thing ain't over.
On the
New
set.
England on
52's
third
the mic.
down.
Check,
Just 1 for 3
52's the
thus
mic.
far. This will be
Quarterback, don't get
third and
nervous
6.
now. We ain't beginning.
5.
Don't get nervous.
McBride. Man Smith-Schuster is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting
Here we
us
go. Here we
inside
go.
the 25.
Here we go.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder,
Ken
coming up
Lobo.
at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second.
Ready.
Looking to throw.
Let's go. Let's go. Get set.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. That one.
Ready. 18 Gator.
As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to
Shoot.
All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie. All right.
this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Throw left side complete. That's Pratt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot
baby.
touchdown.
Yeah.
A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early. Great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be
Let's
chanting
go,
MVP.
boys. Bring it up.
On the double.
The Bills come to the line to start their
Here we
next
go.
drive.
Watch
There's
time,
still
watch
plenty of
time.
time remaining here in the half. More than a minute. We'll
We
see
got
if they just
three,
want
we
to
got three,
protect that
fellas, we
lead
got
or try
three.
to add on to it.
Go,
But with
go.
as much time as is
58
left on the
Mike.
clock, I would
No
imagine it would be the
chance.
latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what
Lock
they're going to tell
it.
the team is
Lock
very
it.
simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't,
Ready, go.
either run another play or clock it and start over again.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a game of 4. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more where it came from.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Let's go now. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie.
3 buzz.
Go.
Second and 6.
Come on now.
Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but
Okay.
not before he
Hut,
gets into enemy territory. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but
Here we
gotta
go.
confirm this guy's a good
Set,
player.
read.
They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays.
Absolutely, because here we are towards the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. A gain there
All
of
day,
21
baby.
yards.
Let's go. Let's go.
And defensively, they were in zone
Down.
coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful?
Mike,
you're
58,
losing
right
playing
there.
against a good
Blue
quarterback
Go.
like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be
58,
careful
boys,
about
58.
how much time.
That's
right, baby. They don't want it. Brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Ready.
Second and 10
Ken
now
Tucson.
from the 27.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Check 26.
Ready.
Try the left side.
Run. Get it.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Here we go.
An
Here
extra
we go.
corner comes
Dirty
on now
base.
for the
Let's
Patriots
go.
D on 3rd
Bang,
down.
bang.
Sit.
Bang. 58's
Yep.
the mic. 58's the mic.
Yeah, that's what I do.
58, right over there.
Ready.
Now I'm going to lose one.
Rhino, inside the 10.
Rhino.
End zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Touchdown.
A
Oh,
great
touchdown.
effort there. As the first half is winding down. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it's almost have the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Get ready.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can
Here we
do
go.
this
Set.
time.
60
We're under 20
Pittsburgh.
seconds to go in the half.
Go.
I'm guessing the
Sit,
wise
sit,
play
sit.
here is be set.
Let's go.
Here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal.
Here we
So
go.
even
Here we
if
go.
you run some type
Ken
of
Tucson.
misdirection, you're
All
only
day,
going to pull for a
defense,
second
all
or so.
day,
And
all
guess what?
day.
They're so deep,
Let's
they're
go.
really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And the defense obviously expecting runs
Yeah,
as well as they're
baby.
going to shut that one down at the line of
Let's go now.
scrimmage.
18 Gator.
So we come
Double
upon
tight, guys,
halftime
double
in
tight.
what's a
We got 4.
12-point game at
We got
the break.
4.
As
Here
we'll
we
send
go.
you down
I got
the
8.
coast now
I
to
got 8.
Orlando. That's
I
where
got
we
8.
find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following in
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Bills to take over. They were winners over the Dolphins last week. They are on top right now as well as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Mike. 60 Pittsburgh.
Son.
Now.
Hold. And 58 is the mic. Going 58's the mic. Let's go one more.
Yes. Let up.
On 1st down, Emery. 2 yards on the pickup there.
Here
It'll be
comes the
2nd and 8.
boom. I see you, boy.
Really nice
I
job
see you.
defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have
Set,
guys what I
ready.
call our
53,
BCR
50,
players.
plant.
Guys
53
responsible for
Mike.
the bootleg,
We don't
for
want
the
this.
cutback, and for the
Let's go.
Rode him right out of bounds. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the
Keep
39.
playing hard.
12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's go,
So
baby.
from the
Turn
39
up. Let's get
now,
that ball.
they'll come up on a first and
Get
10.
that ball.
Ready, go!
Look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Cheetah.
Coming up now on a second and 15 following that sack.
H3, 2-18. Chopper.
15. And a completion to Wilson.
Yeah, let's go. Stop talking loud, what?
Got it?
Yeah, it's the mic.
Echo.
The mic. Ricky.
Let's go.
Down.
In the face. In the face.
That's one man. Got a first down and then some inside the 40. It's a
Let's go,
pickup of
fellas.
17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of
Set.
their success here this
18
afternoon.
Gator.
And that last
Mike.
carry, it
It's
puts
our
him
time.
over
It's
100
our
yards
time,
now.
guys. Ready, go.
Kill.
Teague. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the
Lay
28.
down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you
Ten
get out of
hut.
your gaps.
Ten
You don't fit
Lobo.
the run
Mike,
quite as
58,
well
right there.
because you're headed
Hey,
towards
let's
the
get
ball
this, get
carrier
this.
with a bandit.
Second down. Emery.
Run.
Spins past him. And down inside the 15 he goes.
All day, baby, all day.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business
Okay,
at the line
break.
of scrimmage
53,
and
check
dominating
53.
right now on this
Not
drive.
today, you aren't. Not today.
Hut.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener.
The pace is already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And a very good return, but a penalty marker is down.
Face mask.
I'm not sure what this is going to be. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays,
Here we go.
but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took
Set,
out
ready?
their hands
60
having to
outlaw.
wonder whether it's a
52 's the
5-yard
mic.
or a
Squeeze,
15-yard
double.
inadvertent
Check.
or not.
Get it. Hut.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Racking the
Come on,
sacks
set.
up. Charles
70,
five last
Indy.
week, now 2 here.
Mike
I don't
52.
care what they've done in
No
scheme,
gain on this
it's not
defense.
working.
No.
Hit it.
Well, they did all week, and it hasn't worked. And in fact, on that last sack, I thought I saw him drop a
Ready,
punt
ready.
ballot and
90
defeat the
Wolf.
quarterback and say,
Right.
"Here's a
Right.
pin
He's tight
in
right
my
here. He's
name."
tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Now.
Hey, you got four down. Four down.
Hey,
number 8's coming. Number 8's Mike. Mike.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's
Sack
down 3 scores.
Daddy.
That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this
Let's
one
go,
goes.
baby.
There again is the running back as he
Here we
trots
go.
onto the field.
Opposite.
He's already hit
90.
pay dirt twice.
Wolf.
He's up over 100 yards.
Set. Hut.
Hey, check 24. Watch
Everything
24.
coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is
Yeah,
called.
baby.
Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays.
Ready.
Nothing but
60
big time
orange.
positive runs.
Making the
Hey, keep it
sideline
up,
grin
keep
as
it
well.
up.
Second
Hut.
and
Hut.
20. Now a give right side.
Come on.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Come on, baby.
Give him
Let's
18
go.
on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense.
Let's
a
go
lot
now,
of
let's
these
go
runs,
now, let's
he's
go
getting
now.
past the point of
15
attack,
Lonnie,
and guess what he's
15 Lonnie.
doing? Forcing the secondary guys.
Ready.
On first down, Emery. They're going to to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Okay, Brady, I see you.
Full 5-yard
Ready, set.
loss that
53
time. It's going to make second
check,
down pretty tough.
check.
Stay with you.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Emery.
Run.
Room to run past midfield. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. He's been having a great game, and that so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
The score is 5. And he'll get it up across the 20
Let's go,
to the
boys. Let's go.
21-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They
50,
are
plant.
right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game.
Lead dribble.
How do they adjust? He's coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive
Down.
line is having. It
30
is a
base.
long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them.
Go.
A whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a
Let's
difference
go.
a week
60
makes. Last
yards.
week, he ran pretty much
Get ready.
wild, didn't he? Did
Get
pretty much
ready.
what he wanted to do. But this one,
5.
He is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter.
Good job.
Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's able to get it out of there. And this is a pretty good kick. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Back to the NFL scoreboard for his second, third
Here we
quarter
go.
ending.
Set.
And the
Good
Colts
eight.
adding
Read.
to their total as they're able
Quit
to stretch
talking
their
about
lead
it
in
and
that
bring
one.
it.
Head up.
As our game goes along. Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's
You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems with me.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing
Ready.
up second.
Mike, go 58.
Recon, 132, fight it.
D, let's get that ball. Check that.
Set, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Team
The leg. Get there.
call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
bottom line,
That's
they
what
want
I'm
to keep this
talking
clock
about.
rolling,
Nice
so they'll
hit,
take
boy.
that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order
Down.
to bring this one
70
home.
Indy.
The Bills on 3rd down.
Here we go.
A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that.
Ready, go.
This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
Ready.
And you always
10
love it
juice
when
on.
the next defensive back talks
All
quarterback
day.
mechanics,
All day.
right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Set, go.
Good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do
Here
this?
we
Just
go.
and
Here
run
we
out
go.
the clock and get a
30
win.
base.
But
Let's
as
go.
many people
Mike,
pointed out to
53.
me, this is a
Watch
video.
QB.
game.
Watch QB drop. Check 4.
Not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards as his guys continue to put this one out. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll carry over the back line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
On the ready.
They had to punt
Watch
from
Mike,
deep
watch
inside
Mike.
their own
Tackles,
territory,
tackles.
which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general.
Ready, ready.
More consistency, move the ball just a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully
Come
flip
on,
the
fellas.
field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 18 big yards on that one. And a New England first
8,
down.
read.
I got it.
One play has him up
Tight on this
past
side,
the
boy.
40
Tight on the left.
already.
Shoot.
You ain't going nowhere.
Four down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it
Ready,
back.
break.
Because
Pick it up,
this
pick it
is the
up.
quarterback.
Pick
The
it
ball
up.
gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to
Right on.
looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
Yeah,
the teammate is
baby.
able to come up with the ball.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it
Ready.
off usually
10
after about
Lobo.
3 to 4
Mike
steps.
52 right here.
It cuts
Mike
towards the
52.
middle of the
I'm
field,
coming.
and now what he's
I'm
trying to
coming.
do is use the quarterback as target.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard
Let's go,
line.
boys. Bring it up.
It
Set.
appears that they
18
read
Gator.
man defense and went to the out
52's
route,
the
and what
mic.
you have to do on that
Bang
one
it.
as a receiver.
You ain't doing nothing today.
He lost the football. Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about
Got
his
it.
ability to
52,
correct
right,
it?
52.
Loses the football,
Check Mike,
able
check
to
Mike.
get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it. Keeps
Get it. Come.
Outside coming. Outside coming.
Right. They'll complete
On the
this
ball.
to Ingram as tight
On the
end.
ball. Ready,
One
set.
thing I think
Right
that's
here, over
safe to
there,
say
Mike. 52's the
defensively,
mic.
the tackling's been
I'm
really
coming
good.
for
And
you.
because
You
of
mine.
that, it's been very, very hard for them to move.
Hit it. You ain't doing nothing today.
Sure, he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside
Let's go,
the
let's go,
5-yard
let's
line.
go.
Absolutely
60
ideal.
Pittsburgh.
From that position, you're hoping to get him down
ready.
inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Mike, 53.
Ready, go.
Mike.
First down.
I got you.
Team.
I got
And
you.
just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know you feel
Second
that.
and 10 coming
Set.
up.
Ready.
Mike.
Seam 6. 50. Plant.
Watch the screen. Slam.
Pilot 64. Weak.
Jam.
Go, go.
Jam, jam.
Hey.
Man, I got him. He's mine. 58, right over there.
Go.
On second down
Watch the
now.
run. Watch the run.
Room here to run.
Run. They running.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Let's go. Let's do
6
this.
yards on the play.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned,
Come on,
and
set.
he did tell us that he
50
thrives on being at
outlaw.
his peak late in ball games.
So that's needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a first and 10. And he gives this one to Ridley complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards
That's
on
where
the
you
first
belong.
down completion.
Set.
Facing a second and 2
Gator.
after that
Number
last catch.
53.
good for
Mike
8 yards.
53.
Let's pick it up.
Set.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now he's able
Good
to
work,
take it
boys.
across
Let's go, let's go.
midfield before going out of bounds.
Ready.
7 yards
58,
there
58,
and a
Mike.
first down.
Woo-hoo. Touch.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Set.
The incompletion there
10
stops the
Lobo.
clock. Any surprise
Hey,
they're
pick it up,
throwing here
defense. Let's
late?
go.
Ordinarily, yes, because
Ready.
enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have
Here
no
we
choice
go.
but to throw it down.
90. Wolf.
53
And the
is
catch
Mike.
on second down, but
Set the
it didn't
tone,
help
defense.
at all, and now
Set the
they're
tone,
looking at
defense.
third down.
Ready.
To throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's gonna be
We
out of
played
bounds
to
down
win.
around the
Let's
35-yard
go.
line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to
On
earn him
the
yet
set.
another first down.
53, Mike.
Ball
You
up to
don't want none of that. Give me that. Pick up the ball.
Hut, hut.
First and 10. Looking to throw. Stepping up, he's gonna keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
Ready.
That'll leave them with just
53,
one
check
remaining
53.
in this fourth quarter.
I'm coming.
Let's go.
No, it stays up. Flushed out right. Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Going back across his body. Picked off inside the 5.
Nice
and he
pick.
returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
New
Set.
England with a first
15
down as they
Lonnie.
begin the drive.
15 Lonnie.
They've lost this one.
Watch the
Their
boot,
offense
watch the
is
boot.
struggling.
There.
Here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the